All right, everyone, welcome to Community Extras. And it was a doozy. Joshua chapter 7, hidden sin. We talked about three big truths when it comes to our sin. We talked about the responsibility of sin, that we are ultimately the ones who commit sin. And yes, sometimes we're sinned against. That's different. That's where we are victims of other people's sin. But the sins we commit is our responsibility. Maybe a good question, where have you seen others blame? Where maybe have you minimized your own sin and tried to push it off or excuse it or use different language? One of the things I really admire about Achan is he says, I did this, I coveted, and I took. He uses God's language to describe his sin. Second thing we saw was the insanity of sin, to think that somehow our sin is cost-free. And maybe this is one that's a little more reflective and introspective. But why do we buy that lie? And why do we think the cost of confession is less than the cost of unconfession? That's insanity. Lastly, we saw the irony of sin. And so often people feel like sin is better than God. And how do you help people understand God is always better than sin? Hope you guys have a great discussion. Look forward to hearing how it goes.